Well, welcome back to Michelle's Garden, everybody. I'm Michelle. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. Today we're going to go outside and we're going to dig some sweet potatoes. It's a little bit hot out there and I kind of dread it a little bit, but that's my fault because I didn't get out there earlier. And I'm going to try not to stay out there too long because of the heat. I was out there the other day cleaning up. It was actually yesterday cleaning up the garden a little bit. I got like a row and a half of tomato plants cleaned out, picking what I could salvage out of what's left in the garden, and I was probably out there 2 hours and it about did me in. I shouldn't be out there in the heat. My body was telling me to quit and I'm bad to push myself, but we'll try not to do that today. I'm going to try to listen to myself. Listen. I want to show you guys something that I got going on for when I get the garden cleaned out. I got some seeds going. I'm going to show you what I got here. I don't know if you can see them little babies. See that? We've got three things here of cabbage, 2 cauliflowers, and this is a Brussels sprout. Then down here I got, from here over is broccoli and here over is broccoli. One is a purple broccoli and this one's called Godzilla broccoli. And these are my onions. They've been going for quite a while here. I'll be trying to get them out probably next month. I've been trying to feed them and get them strong to go out. I've not ever grown onions from seed. This is my first time doing that. I just wanted to give it a try and see how it comes out. It may or may not work, but we'll find out. I have done broccoli and cabbage, Brussels sprouts before from seed. I have not done cauliflower before. So I've got some beets downstairs under another grow light and they're just popping through the dirt. I got me a new hat from Walmart. I like my hat. It's got peace signs on it. I like it. I'm a hippie anyway. I got my iced tea, my peach iced tea. We're going to go down this dark hallway so I can get me some shoes on. I like peach flavored iced tea or mango flavored iced tea. Let's get my shoes. Give you a quick look at my beets right quick. I got a bigger grow light down here and just this one tray under. There's my beets. You can see they're coming up. Don't they look cute? They're doing good. I have done beets like this before. I've never had any success with beets, so I'm hoping this will be my year. We'll have a good beet year. I don't know a whole lot of people that do a fall garden around here anyway. You know, when you're out driving and you're just looking around people's yards, you see a lot of summer gardens, but I don't ever really notice a lot of fall gardens. And I'm going to grow a fall garden. I don't feel too bad out here, but it's probably because the sun is behind a cloud. So let's get on up here and see what we can get accomplished today. My sunflowers are just about done. I'm gonna have to get them cut down, out of the way, maybe put something else in there. Don't feel as bad as it did yesterday. Yesterday when I was out here, it was 96 degrees with the heat index. I would do a little bit and then I'd go sit in front of a fan and drink some iced tea. And then I'd do a little bit, go sit down again. So I got a pitchfork for digging these sweet potatoes up. This is my first time growing sweet potatoes. have watched Danny and Wanda on Deep South Homestead, and they have, Danny uses a pitchfork when he digs those up out of the ground. So that's what I'm going to do. I left my basket of peppers and let me show you. Get this turned. My basket of peppers and tomatoes up here yesterday that I got out of the garden when I was out here cleaning. I forgot to take them in. So I was going to try to make a video on a salsa if I can salvage enough tomatoes to do that. But so sweet potatoes, first time growing them. I ordered slips from, I want to say it was either Baker Creek or Johnny's Seeds, and put them in. I also bought a pack of sweet potatoes from Walmart, and it comes like 3 sweet potatoes in the pack. And little did I know that sweet potatoes don't grow like potatoes. Like, I was wondering, why is there only 3 potatoes in this bag, sweet potatoes? Well, it's because when you plant a sweet potato, and the vines that grow up off of that are called slips, and you pull those off and you plant those, and that's how you get sweet potatoes. Potatoes, you just put the potato in the ground and you get, you know, multiple potatoes from one potato. So I learned something, and that's neat. It just amazes me how things grow, how different things are. And so we're going to go out here. I have pulled a few out one day last week because I gave some to a friend. I was doing a painting job. We have some friends that own some rental property, and whenever they get a vacancy, if it needs to be painted, they'll call me. So I took some sweet potatoes to them. And that's a little bit why I hadn't got my garden completely cleaned out. It's not as much fun to clean it out as it is to plant it. I mean, it's been a lot of work to get out here and clean it out. So I got to figure out what I'm gonna put these sweet potatoes in, because I just about got everything that I own filled with something. So for right now though, we'll get them dug up, get them laid out on the dirt, and then I'll find something to pick them all up. But these sweet potatoes, they go really deep down in the ground. I didn't know that either. You know, they go way down deeper than a potato does. So I'm going to get my hair put up, because now that I'm out here in the actual sun, it's a little bit hotter than it was over there in the building. I'm going to get something to sit my camera on, guys, and we'll get started digging these taters, sweet taters. We're in the South, they're called taters. Whenever I get these dug up, I'm going to do a video on canning these, because that's how I intend to preserve them. We don't eat a whole lot of sweet potatoes, but I do want to can some and keep some for fresh eating. And I will probably grow these maybe every other year, since we don't eat a whole lot of them. I don't want to overwhelm my pantry with canned sweet potatoes and not eat them. So let me get my hair up, guys, and we'll get to digging on this row here. Okay guys, so I just went through and I just pulled all the vines out. There they are. There's a bunch here. I just thought that would make it easier to show you digging these out. Got spiders crawling on me, because I just couldn't even figure out where they are. There's probably not a whole lot in here. I had this one big one right here. Look at this thing. That thing split open. I noticed that my maybe there was a spider on the end of that. pitchfork. I noticed that my drip tape, let me see if I can find it. I use drip tape in my garden, and it stays in there all throughout the season. You can see this right here, right in here, all these chew marks. What could that be? I'm going to guess that there was some sort of animal under the ground. Now, I have heard that rats will get in the ground and they'll eat at your sweet potatoes. So I'm guessing that's what was in there, and I'm probably going to find a little bit of that when I go to digging these. So let's pull this one here up on the end and see what we have. Not very big stuff right there. You know, I'm just not sure what all I'm going to find in here. They go way out to the sides, the vines do. Alright, I'm going to put you guys down so you can keep an eye on what I'm doing here. Maybe we'll get a few of these sweet potatoes out. So I'll put you guys down right here and we'll get to digging. Okay guys, I've moved over here into the building in front of the fan. It's hot. You know, if you're not working, it's not hot. It's nice and cool. There's a little bit of a breeze blowing, but I had to come in here and sit down a little bit. We got this fan going. Got my iced tea. Some of them sweet potatoes are pretty ugly looking. So, this being my first time doing a sweet potato thing, I would love to hear some input on what you think about anything I could do better. What did I do wrong? Like, first of all, I think that you need some really loose dirt, and it needs to be deep. I did not realize that these things were going to grow so deep into the ground, and I didn't write down the exact day that I put these in the ground, which, you know, I think would probably help to calculate your time, because a lot of your root vegetables, you know, you can't see them, so it's really good to know the amount of time that you had them in the ground and go by the date of maturity so you know when to start looking at them. But some of these sweet potatoes, I mean, the white ones I know I got from Walmart, and I just cannot, I don't know what they were called. I might still have the pack in the ground, but let me show you some of these monstrous, deformed looking things. And tell me if I can do anything with them. I don't know if I should, you know, dispose of them, if they're worth eating. Tell me if you know. So, you know, look at some of this. This, I mean, look at that. It's, I can't tell, yeah, it's split in a few places. This one here doesn't look quite as bad. It's split there. I mean, that is a huge, you definitely couldn't bake that, I wouldn't think. I mean, look at this thing. And this one. You know, I just don't know. I mean, I've got a lot of good ones, and I did stab some with the pitchfork, unintentionally, of course, and I plan on washing these really, really well and cutting them up and trying to can some of these. I'm not going to get much because I didn't get much of a harvest. That one's split. I did find one. I mean, look at that thing. I did find one that was eaten on. It was chewed up a little bit, so I know that, you know, something got underground and got them. But I do have a few good ones. I'm not too awfully disappointed for my first time growing. I mean, it's something. It's not like it's nothing at all. But I was hoping that it would be enough to do quite a bit of canning. I'm trying to tilt my camera back a little bit so I can sit down. I was hoping to do quite a bit of canning. So I got a table closer to the house I'm going to sit these on. It's in the shade, but I'm going to sit them on and let them sit for a little while. I'm going to go back out in the garden and see if I can find any more tomatoes to salvage and maybe go in and work on doing a salsa video. But it's pretty hot out here, guys. I think I'm going to go in for the day. Hope you all enjoyed your day and so far, and hope everybody's keeping cool. But definitely let me know how you grow your potatoes or your sweet potatoes, and you know, some pointers, because I would really like to have a better sweet potato patch. And you know, it may be about variety. You know, I really don't know. By the time I thought to even order sweet potato slips, a lot of things were sold out, and I just got what I could get. But let me know, guys. I appreciate the input on it. Hope you all have a great day. See you next time from Michelle's Garden.